What is poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We've got technically round one of locals, technically a friendly because the round one was late. We got Sukamon versus GraceNovamon. Now you may be thinking this is Hydrogen Bomb versus Coughing Baby, and you would probably be correct. But look how cool this custom playmat is. It's the DS, and you know they're on the different things, and it's the Dawn backgrounds because Dawn best game. Yeah, really cool. Shout out to Luftic for getting this one sorted. And yeah, we got Sukamon on the left. Gonna make it a blocker. Well, I mean, you gotta suspend the Shoto to make it a blocker, but I don't think it's gonna matter because I'm assuming it's gonna get shot as we're gonna turn Corona into fire. And we can crack the boost here. But first, we're gonna revert with the Coronamon inherit. And then we're going to make a stronger Firedemon off of this Sunmon. Now, let's make a 1-cost Fire, or Flare even. Delete, draw one, and then float into a Tumon. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it looks like we're going to make Apollomon, the god of the sun, the keeper, and the sweeper. This is only 5 sources, so this is going to be 2 checks. Do get to clear the rat, and we are going to hit over because we are 14k. Start a main, go to 4. So it wouldn't have mattered all that much. That said, this is a single stack. Could actually choose to be really annoying here and just make the just drop the Platinum Sukamon. It is an option. The interesting thing about it as well is if we dropped the Sukamon, then you would be able to probably just scramble in order to get back whatever is missed, which is cute. But 4 memory is not a whole lot to play with. I mean, I guess it one-chokes. It would also force probably the boost out as well. It's an interesting one. Obviously, so the eggs are slightly different. And I can't remember which one is supposed to be the main egg, but I mean, it's certainly something. 4 memory. I don't know. Asuka's Curse probably isn't nothing, but it's not much. We're going to play the Shoto, and then going to play the Platinum Sukamon. I think I would have preferred to see Platinum Suka Scramble because it passes slightly less memory. And it means that you're going to be able to get that Platinum Suka back. This will mean that you'd only take 1 check as well, which I guess is the other thing. Oh, just coincide a pass here. Merciful out of Tom. And we do get to go back up to 4 because we do establish the memory stutter. We're going to be going to 4 memory next turn. This time we're going to see Scramble. We're going to make Edamon. Okay. Although, spend the 1. Okay, we get the Tumon. Digimon pick up a security, and then put Suka's Curse at the top. I mean, okay, Metal Edamon. Not spending the Alliance, I like it, just clear the memory stutter. We no longer have a Tamer. This actually denies a boatload of memory because the Coronamon no longer triggers. So, really heads up. Unfortunately, both players are going to draw 1. And then we're going to revert off the Corona. Corona make Galgamon again. I like that Tom keeps making the same Digimon. Truly, you are getting the Canon Evo experience. And now that is out the window, so we're going to make Cressamon. Draw 1, trash 1, stun 1. I also can't help but notice that we forgot to tap the Tamers. So we did not actually turn these both into blockers like we were supposed to. But realistically, you have a redirect anyway. Oh, that's cute. A second Apollomon. So this is -7 plus 3. Yeah, I don't think this is enough to clear the Metal Edamon. So just playing for control. And we are assembling the twin Apollomons. The sun do be burning. I do see the Mirage in hand, but I think we're trying, especially because it's friendlies and you're playing against a lower power deck, I think we're trying to resolve the Galaxy cards as much as possible. Evolve into Suka. King Suka to choke would be really interesting. Unfortunately, we've not got the taunt. Be really fun to have the taunt work. Hopefully we're going to just remember to suspend the Shotos in this one. Because as a reminder, we of course do have that Sukamon's curse or whatever in security. Well, happens. We did have the scramble back as well. Looks like we're just going to choke to one. I'm assuming he's declaring blocker on these. There's like, you are supposed to suspend the Shotos in order to give blocker, but it just would make no sense to not have the blocker deck and forget to declare blockers. Not that we've been attacking. I'm assuming which, no, okay, there we go. Tom asking about blockers, and now we're making that nice visually clear by actually paying the cost. Speaking of paying the cost, we're gonna revert down on the Apollo. We are locked into red pieces here, so we're actually going to make another Apollomon Ace. Same problem as before, so this is going to be the clear on the... double clear on Suka, actually. So we're going to check top 3. Those there do be an Edamon, trash the rest. And then we don't get to float, we do get to -3. So this Cressamon is now on 4, but we are finally going to make Mirage. Balance top card of security to hand because there's no level 5. And then we're going to gain 2 memory just based on the cards in hand. Can't make Grace Nova with this though, because that certainly is not Dianamon. Would be really, really funny Grace Nova though, if we had that many sources. We're just going to swing. Okay, we're going to swing with the 12k, 14k. Gonna put Suka's Curse to the top and then choose to redirect into security. Wow, Suka's Curse. That's now a -3k DP body. Well, it's just a 3k DP body whose name is now Sukabliatmon. And then we're gonna play Coinsio for 4. And then revert down. Make Grace Nova on top of that. Yeah, that works. Go for the reversion, be cheeky, and then this is going to just delete, no source strip, and then we're going to use, it is a Sukamon, so we can use Metal to delete the Sukamon in order to clear it, although it does get to attack at the end of attack, and that means we do get to clear it that way, so we clear all of everything, but we do mercifully have the scramble, which means we can add back probably a rookie, and we can play Platinum Sukamon, or something like that. And Mirage is gone, so adding to hand doesn't feel too bad. Hella memory to play with. Oh, if we could just make King Sukamon. There's so much protection. I'm going to go Black Scramble again. Make Edamon. Edamon presumably going to spend 1 to make Platinum for nothing. Oh, going to do the Chumon instead and then evolve into Platinum. Interesting. Not really. I mean, maybe digging for cards doesn't have a 6. No, we have the Metal Edamon, so I'm actually not sure. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Maybe we want to make King Sukamon first in order to change it as DP. Because we can just evolve for 3 rather than the 4. And then you make King Edamon on top of that. Because then the King Edamon will be... recover 1. Either way, you definitely want to make sure that this you definitely want to make sure that you can change the name of this to an Etamon. I'm gonna go Suka's Curse, which is gonna evolve an Etamon or Sukamon in name without changing it. That was played this turn though, so it can't swing. 2 instances of protection is very unfortunate. Yeah, that's definitely unfortunate. So we're going to make Metal Etamon on top of that, and then clear the Sayo and Co. Not taunted though, and it still does have fewer sources, so it can still attempt to delete. Start a main, are we going to bounce ourselves? That would be kind of silly actually, because if we bounced ourselves, I mean, we either go to 5 and lose the rookie, or we overflow 4 and gain back 2, which, you know, I'm no economist, but I think that is what we call in the biz trolling. Okay, we're just gonna slam Caressa. That's clever. Slam Caressa, and then end of attack. This Digimon may attack. So this is a 3k body, attempt to pop the other one. Which then means it gets de-digivolved. We're still a 3k body, and we get to float into Chumon. 1, 2, 3. Does get to play King Sukamon down. And is that anything? Change the Cressamon, and then, okay, Medal to the top. And then this is going to go. Huh, interesting. I'm surprised that we couldn't use these sources. Because, like, the name has been changed, but we're still traded. So I'm surprised we didn't use the protection, though. But hey. That's a lot of Sukamons. Cressamon is now a King Suka. I mean, it still is tagged, so we can still Apollomon Ace this, but... Loki... I'm sending this if I'm Sukamon. This is King Sukamon 4 checks. This is all 5 security. 1. Die on the first check. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is not... Oh yeah, we do have Alliance. Unfortunately, yeah. It's nothing crazy. 2 checks. There's the Lekis. Oh shoot. Those are black and yellow Digimon. That Shakamon. Yeah, fair enough. Digivolve and Taunt the Luna. Swing in 1 check. What an interesting line. And then we make Metalodamon on top of this. For the full 4 cost. This is sideways. But this is going to clear the Cressa. And play Chumon. He's done this slightly incorrectly. I don't know why this is unsuspended. But we're just going to bounce ourselves off board rather than swinging. Get the value where we can. This is a really good position to be in. Lunamon down. Oh, you know, where there's a Galgamon, there's a dream. But that Galgamon's not what we're going to be picking up. We're going to go Lekis. Lekis doesn't get its effects. Going to get the draw. Yeah, I just don't think from this position you can actually do it. I'm going to go Lekis. Lekis play Coinsio. Coinsio revert down. Then we get to go into Galga, which will take a turn back. No. Fire for the search. There they are. Finally seeing them. But it is a little too late on this. This should be all she wrote. Should be Elvis. Metal Elvismon. Swing in for 1 check. Hit the Galgamon and then swing the Chumon.
Matrix Digivolution.
Join the members! Howdy gang, it's, you know, May, and I'm finally done that thing I said I would do in February, which is give you a 2025. Please consider subscribing and all that. We've started to go up really, really far. Really happy to be still that biggest English-speaking European Digimon content creator, and I'm always eternally thankful for that. Yeah, we do a bunch of different things. The podcast, which a lot of people really like. We also do some game shows, and we've gotten to start doing some history videos with the How Good Was Shoutmon, and we plan on doing many, many more. But just wanted to give you kind of like a little bit more of an updated look for your reminder to try and always like and subscribe to the video if you can. And if you do feel like leaving us a comment, even if it's just like a short one, it goes a really long way to supporting the channel. But again, the best way to support the channel is to join the members or use Twitch Prime on Twitch. You can get free ad-free Twitch streams there, but you can get ad-free content here on YouTube for as little as £1 a month by pressing the join button. And if you are a champion, you get some extra bonuses for that as well. Rookies and ultimates, we're still trying to figure out a couple more things that we can do to best support you. Like if you do get to see us in the UK at an event, I'll always have some extra bonus sleeves that are available for our rookies and above there, and we'll try and sort out eventually something for our international viewers. But just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone that has been a member. I know I don't always get to shout you out, but I do cherish every single one of you, and to join the Discord as well, so we can get extra benefits for you there whilst you're in the Discord, access to some extra channels. But yeah, thank you for 3 years of Digimon support now, and helping me do what I do daily. I really appreciate it, and thanks for watching. And whilst we do get shuffled up, I do want to say a big old thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel. The memberships go a long, long way. We got over 100 of y'all right now. If you want to help that number continue to go up, you can always hit the join button. At the top, we do have our ultimates. Got the Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks on the sticks, Brad, Sacred Armor, King of Knights, Dia Albert, Rich Life, and Matthew Bowen. Then for our Championes, we do have Shinny Carey, DHM, Andy Fing, Squid Eater, Benji Gibber, Thomas Yates, Kenneth Smith, Marta FGC, Craig and Security, Coffee Deus, Kava, Stephen Holdren, Epsilon Cross, Donkey, Pap, and Soy Sauce. Alright. Security set, digital gate open. We're going to go Luna in the back, Luna in the front, the Bouncer and the Searcher. What a great turn 1 opening. Shodo, rough turn 1 opening. Alright, up to 5, off to the races. It's time to honestly do donuts whilst you've got the advantage. Double pick up off the Firer, revert down, 1 cost into Galga. Both of us draw a card, and let's gain a memory back. Cressa for 1. And then blue scramble, let's make more. Oh, making Hexablow. The Hexablow does have jamming. We get to bot deck one of the Shodos and swing in for Dos Checarino. Thank goodness for jamming. And unfortunate on the scramble, nothing really there. But yeah, you can just keep it simple. Blue boost, yeah, Wisteria. Does lose a Tamer, unfortunately. And we do not find a rookie. This hand kind of bricked up. Start of main, we do get to go to 3. You know what? That actually does matter because that means we can make the Suka and then make Edamon and give it blocker. Not gonna get to do much more than that. I think it's opponent's turn. Stuff can't suspend. I don't think this turns off blocker for everything smaller than it. Even though you don't really care that much. Like minus 3k isn't gonna matter when you're swinging him with jamming. Ooh, you're now 3k. That does matter. Maybe it matters. Komensayo, choke to 1. Get to go to 2. You know, that's 1 memory for a Chumon, which unfortunately is going to be spent on the Chumon in the back. Does draw a second Chumon, so we can make a Chumon. We do have a Suka's Curse, so we could go Chumon, then warp into King Suka. Just be annoying, but this is still like check. Okay, we're gonna scramble. Yep. Put the blocker here. Just be annoying. So this is gonna at least offset the damage. Crack the boost. Fire. Oh, ruin mode. Interesting. Not gonna be able to pick that up, of course. We are going to degen down. And go straight back up the line. Galga, both players draw 1. And then from 3, Komensayo into Galga. Let's do it again. Effectively a 3-cost Tamer, thanks to the Galgamon. We don't have an extension here, so we're going to send it at 12k2. Oh, actually, no, we do have an inherit, so we're 14k, so this would beat over. Going to put Suka's Curse into security. This is still really annoying, because you're going to set it, and then it doesn't die in security. And we're going to make Cressa. We're just going to keep it simple and stun it. We're kind of trying to do what we can from here. I think the fact that Suka's Curse got loaded into security, so we no longer have it for the warp, but we do have Scramble. Which, tragically, like, you do get to reduce the cost of the Evo here. I actually think I would have preferred to see the Scramble saved an extra turn here, because we got the 1 cost reduction on the Chumon. Because even though this idiot is a 3 cost, it's still classed as a Suka, so it would have given back. So what we could have done from that situation is we could have evolved for the 2 cost and then scrambled into the King Suka in order to keep turn and send it. Obviously, you know, there's still an ace that you could deal with. And speaking of ace, the real boss monster, the real Mama Jammer, is going to get to bot deck the Midroll, and then that locks up. Guaranteed game. Oh, never mind. We have a blocker. I tell a lie. It is a 2-color yellow card, and then that is going to be game. So unfortunately, we're just going to get to play the 2 games because round 1 or the next round of locals is starting. But if you did like seeing some fun stuff between these 2, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the Discord if you haven't already. If today's your birthday, then happy birthday. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.